Water and its properties directly relates to water pollution in Venezuela and around the world. Water can bond with other nonpolar elements because they are oppositely charged. Surfactants released into waterways will affect surface tension, which may change the ecosystem surrounding the water. Clouds and precipitation also rely on surface tension along with cohesion. Too many surfactants may cause issues with the cloud formation and precipitation. Pollution that cannot be traced back to a direct source of dumping is non-point source pollution. Runoff is considered non-point source pollution. Pesticide runoff often includes nitrates and phosphates. Runoff of nitrates and phosphates is called nutrient pollution. Too many nutrients dumped into the water causes algae blooms and pollution. Algae blooms create a decrease in water quality, food resources for organisms in that habitat, and also humans in the area. Algae blooms also decrease the area of habitat, and they decrease the oxygen. Nitrates in drinking water can lead to infants becoming ill or even dying. Nitrates can cause shortness of breath, or in babies, blue baby syndrome. Nitrates are harmful in drinking water even at low levels. While phosphate in small amounts is needed to regulate cell functions, excessive amounts of phosphate can cause phosphate toxicity. Excessive phosphate may cause heart problems and calcium deficiencies. Bacteria, protozoa, viruses, and any of these biological factors being consumed in water may be hazardous. If ingested, E. coli causes illness in humans. Point source pollution is when pollutants are dumped directly into the water from a single source. Chemical point source pollution in Venezuela includes mercury from gold mines in Venezuela and many other places. Mercury is used in gold mines to separate rock from the gold. Mercury is particularly toxic. In Venezuela, sewage is often dumped into the oceans or other waterways. Factories may dump waste into waterways. Human waste, yard waste, and other waste purposely dumped into waterways is another form of point source biological pollution. In Venezuela, sewage is often directly dumped into waterways. Venezuela and bordering countries dump much of their sewage into the ocean. This causes ecological issues such as fish dying and the reef disappearing. Fish living in polluted oceans affects humans who eat seafood. In Venezuela, the lack of drinking water treatment led to a $100 million project to improve rural and high poverty areas with sanitation and water. This program will include wells, water treatment systems, pipelines, storage tanks, and septic tanks. In the cities, fresh, sanitary drinking water is usually available. However, with the recent protests and economic issues, it has become difficult to find food or water.